Hello, and welcome to this virtual space. Sorry, of True North Insight. My name is Tatiana, and we'll be practicing together today. I mentioned last time that we were gonna move to something different. And if this is your first time here, if this is the first time that you stumble upon this video, just to let you know, for the past week, we practiced together on a series of self-compassion. And so it was one practice a week for 4 weeks, and it was all aimed with being with or working or practicing, insert whatever word or concept works for you, with self-compassion, or the theme of self-compassion. And so today, just to wrap it up, I wanted to introduce something quite different to practice with. The main spirit of this kinds of practices that I try to bring in to this virtual space is to practice in a very easy or just simple way. And then sometimes that means that we will be talking about concepts that might seem complex or difficult sometimes to grasp, but in a way, we do it in a way that just kind of like dilutes them into a very simple practice. And so by saying that, what I mean is that you can take a practice in a very concrete way, in a way that seems simple for you. And inside of that practice, or in the heart, in the root of that practice, there might be a teaching or a concept or a wisdom that is much more deep and profound. And so today, this practice will be, again, quite simple, but we will be, we will be absorbing from a deep well of wisdom that is the Heart Sutra, or Sutta. And so, not to make it overly complicated, so to take us away from our main desire, if ever there are any questions about this sutta, this particular piece of knowledge, there are many things available, but one that I really like is the one piece created by Master Thich Nhat Hanh. And so you can look it up. It will simply say the Heart Sutra, and sometimes it's translated as the insight that brings us to the other shore. And I can leave a link to that if ever that's useful. And so this is all about introduction. So please, when you feel ready and comfortable, find a position that supports your relaxation and your mindfulness, so your awareness. And this position, again, can take any form depending on your abilities, or just different ways of being physically in the world. And when you're ready, you will hear the sound of the bell to begin and to close the practice. Beginning with setting an invitation or an intention to be with the breath. Observing how the breath exists in the body. Continually inhaling and exhaling at our own rhythm and pace. At our own capacity. Investigating and observing each breath without judging. Just breathing. And so coming back to the breath as an anchor whenever we need to, without following an instruction to do so, but following your own heart and intuition, trusting in knowing what's best for you and for your practice here and now. Bringing awareness to the mind, perceptions, mental formations, without diving into this mental formations, perceptions, phenomena, thoughts, images. Just observing how they're present, when they're present, inviting a sense of emptiness when we observe this mental activity. We let it go. inviting a sense or a state of mental emptiness to our present reality. Sometimes it's even helpful to visualize a way of emptying the mind of this perceptions, of this formations, of these images. Rooted in the stillness of the practice, we may visualize a physical movement of us emptying the mind. Maybe with the hand or with a clipper or with a tool, taking these formations, these images, these thoughts, one by one, intending to empty the mind completely. And if these visualizations don't make any sense to us and the way we practice, we may just set the intention with words, emptying my mind of thoughts, images, perceptions, or just an intention, worthless, just an energy, emptying the mind. We keep doing so every time we bring our attention to the mind. being with what's present in our reality, in this moment, here and now. Intending to coming back to a state of mental emptiness. Where there is no birth, no death, no being, no non-being, no defilement, no purity, no increasing, no decreasing, no suffering. And again, if it's helpful, we can use the last moments to assign whatever word or whatever energy comes to us that we want to empty or get rid of in the mind, in our own way, our own language. Emptying the mind. Bringing gently, slowly, and in a friendly way our attention back to the breath. And opening the awareness to receive the sound of the bell, to close this practice together. Slowly and at our own pace, letting go of stillness and this formal way of practicing. Opening our eyes if they were closed and just being present with this different way of observing the world. And so like this, we conclude our practice together. So thank you so much for coming here, for your practice, for sharing your practice with other beings, for the intention that might be at the core of all of our practices to be in a different way, a more peaceful, calm, or whatever it is that we're looking for, that wholesomeness that we're building and nourishing with our practice. So thank you. And if there's any questions, please feel free to contact me via maybe leaving a comment or somewhere in this platform. I think there might be the option for that. And if not, you can find information about me with True North, or maybe if you're part of a community of Black, Indigenous, and people of color, you can come to the Monday evening sits with True North Inside as well. So thank you again. Bye.